Good morning. I am, speaking to you from very sunny Roanoke, Virginia. I'm in the valley. There's snow here, but it doesn't look like Michigan snow. It's all lumpy. We don't have lumpy snow in Michigan, do we? I am writing to you in regard to our weekly sort of, talk. And I got to be quick because I'm in a hurry. I'm running a little late. I apologize for that. We have two Bible passages we're going to look at, 1 Chronicles 19, and also we're going to look at the armor of God. And those are both sort of held in context of a relationship to an ambassador. One is when someone's treated poorly, how King David responds in a manner to protect them and vindicate them, and I believe God does the same with us. The other is the armor of God, where Paul says, I'm an ambassador in chains at the very end of that. What does the armor of God have to do with us being ambassadors? How does that help us? I think it is very significant. One of the objects, to the questions that we have is we are trying to, encourage people to deal or talk about what I think a lot of people feel like they're very inadequate for the task of representing God to others, and we're trying to deal with that through the questions. So be praying about that as you go into your group. You're starting to get to know your people a little bit, and so we're just trying to deal with those inadequacies a little bit and talk about them, because in honesty, we all are inadequate. That's true. But God chooses to use us. It's really not up to us. It's up to God, as we just got to be made available. And so we're doing that a little bit, just one digging deeper question. And it's, a way we can all be a better ambassador. We all have needs to improve as far as being an ambassador, myself included. And so we're gonna talk about that. The word incognito means sort of undercover. I don't know, on question 6, make sure you understand that sort of. Are you an incognito question? I put a maybe out there as well to make it soft that. On question 5, just go through the questions. There are a couple of questions that are sort of goofy. Staying away from others and going on your dream vacation probably has nothing to do with the question, just sort of a thing to maybe get some discussion and various things. And I was thinking in your group, you could do something like this to get people talking. If you're having some struggles of having people talking, you could say, did anyone here write attending church down? And let your group people sort of raise their hand or whatever with that. And if they did, then we can say, oh, well, why did you write that down or whatever. So there's a way to get a whole bunch of people involved in those questions as they go down. Actually, question 5 and 3, you could do it that way. Instead of saying, what did you answer, say, who in here in the group put attending church, and then discuss that a little bit if you want. It's all up to you. I appreciate the feedback. Still missing just one. And just in the questions of feedback, I guess we can nail it down to this. We're doing a lot better all the way. I think we're really making strides. On the feedback questions, if you could answer, number 1, what questions worked well? That really helps me out. And what questions maybe were duds. Now, one group, as they shared, they said basically people were just sort of quiet. The whole environment was quiet a little bit. And that happens from time to time. And so you'll have days where not everybody's sort of connecting. And so I understand that. But there's also, when things are connecting, what questions are working well. As I get those, what are working well and what aren't working well, it helps me out a lot. And I guess so if you could just answer that. Number 1 and 3 worked well. We tried to work on number 4 and it just didn't work. Those type of responses are helpful. If you look, one group talked about looking ahead to next week. I have that down. Question number 8. So I do listen to your feedback and I do try to pay attention to that stuff. And so you'll see question number 8 is actually forecasting for our next message for next week. I don't know that I can do that every week, but this week I was able to. So I am listening to what you have to say. Keep working on trying to get people to answer their questions. I know that's a difficulty. Really, my group is doing well, but I hear other people are having some issues with that. And so just keep after it, I guess. And again, answering a question, just affirm them to do it easily. I mean, they get it done. They have to race through and do it. We're happy with that, okay? They don't have to be perfect. Just do it. And doing it is reading a question saying, I don't know, and that's fine. Along those lines. So anyways, you're doing really good. I'm short this week. I appreciate you. I don't think the video quality is going to be as good because I don't have my other recorder. But I'm praying for you, and I'm excited about what God is doing through this. Let's keep on keeping on for His cause. Amen. I'll see you on the other side. Bye-bye.